let's take a quick look. Is there any... There's got to be a way to tell what buildings... We have not built a barn yet. I do want a barn. That is going to be a priority for me first thing, because we need that in order to make a bunch of other things. Okay, take a quick drink from the creek then. No, you did not need to pick up that stick, but whatever. Hey Michael, how's it going? Okay, so farm, barn. Let's do it. Okay, so that, no. Really doesn't matter which way it's facing. It's the same. Actually, I feel like I want to place it by using the end.
I love when nature comes back to life.
So there. We're in line with the road. Actually, we are in line with the road as long as I don't move by turning. There. I think that'll be a good spot. I do also feel like I'm going to want these trees to not be in the way. So let's chop them down. 20 degrees Fahrenheit there. Trying to think, what is it here relative to that? Felt cold to me today, but also it felt cold to me because, well, I did not necessarily dress for the weather when I went out. Birch trees are such disappointments. It is currently 10 degrees Fahrenheit here. Okay, let's equip that wooden shovel and dig up that stump, and then we will chop this down. And we've run out of axes. Oh, but I can make an axe. So cool. And we will make that axe. I picked up stones and then immediately used the stones to make the axe, so I do not have extra stones. Do not pick berries in the spring, that is the wrong time to be doing that. Let's put down some road right over here. So one of the things that we do not have is nobody's collecting rocks. So actually, let's. I think I'm going to make the area around the fire here. Actually, no, well, not make it a full road.
for privacy.
It's easy to talk with me. I just don't like conversations about the weather,
Actually, let's... I want to basically head behind my house. And we'll connect this up to the road right here. And Krim can connect up her house later if she wants. Right now I don't think we need that hooked up to road. I do wish you could modify terrain a little bit in this game. It would be a nice thing to be able to do. I mean, what else would you use to complete a test other than paper and pencil? I know a lot of school tests have gone
Isn't it weird that only women bleed
digital over the last while, but
no animals do?
I feel like pen and paper is still kind of the standard for testing. I mean, that is a very long test period.
nothing. Everything is
Now, I'm assuming that long of a test you are going to be given breaks in between. That's a terrible way to do tests if you don't. Okay. So now the roads connect all the buildings in the area except for Krim's house. Oh.
If we could turn back time, I would make you mine.
Okay. Let's go over here and gather some stones. I need some stones before I can finish that next building. There's actually, so what are my villagers all up to? They'll have work. So animal breeder, hunter, lumberjack, and hunter. And then my wife, who is busy just raising the newborn child that I can't remember. I can't actually remember what my daughter's name is. Hey Kiram, how's it going? Hey Jess. Yeah, it's hard to find rocks in the dark, and I no longer have a torch. Need to get a torch at some point. Yeah, I still have 20 minutes to my morning as well. So I don't mind the idea of the afternoon starting early. I've always preferred afternoon to. Oh, hold on, I am playing the game without controller again. I want to change my things. Yeah, I don't. I like my afternoons better than I like my mornings anyway, so I don't mind the idea of having more afternoon and less morning. So we can just stop morning at like 11 and go straight to afternoon. I'm okay with this. Yeah, it was definitely a case of this morning. Crim got up, did what they needed to do, and then went back to bed. And I can definitely understand that. Okay, Mike, there's no baby. You've got your arms as if you have one, but then the baby caught up.
Close your eyes or a man with white hair will come and take you by the love spots. Slowly develop.
Okay, I'm just gonna connect Crim's house with the road system.
You know how it is with monarchs. Do what they say, but do not get too close to them.
So glad I said
I had a dream in which we all had green diamonds above our heads, and we were talking gibberish.
There's a lot of game references in the NBC chat. The game was so dark that you're seeing all the dirt on your monitor. You can't blame me that it's time for you to clean your monitor. That's a lie. You totally can. Oh, that is too many logs. I'm gonna have to put back some of those logs. Oh, there goes my hammer. Can I build a new one? Yes, I can. Yeah, that is definitely the radio hosts that have to be up in the morning. I on the one side, I kind of feel bad, but on the other side, I assume it's a case of they also get to go home early enough that it's worth doing a job that early in the morning. I know I am not a big fan of doing early morning work. Okay, do I have all the logs I need in this building? Seems to be, so I just need straw and sticks now.
I definitely belong here.
Okay, I need to pay attention. So I've got 3 little saplings, or I guess 4 little saplings here by the clay pits. So I'm going to pay attention to them and see how quickly they seem to grow. So we've got one very small one, a medium, and like 2 larger ones. So I feel like this used to be a sapling, and now it's actually a birch tree. I mean, I definitely feel like it'd be a lot easier to be a radio host if you are just naturally bright and chipper. Life's going to be a lot harder if that's not just kind of the way that you are. Okay, let's remanage our lumberjack. No, not hunting lodge. No. Production. No, not production. Extraction. Woodshed. Still has stone axes. But here. We don't really need as we can tone sticks way back. Let's bring logs up. Alright, let's put together the wattle wall. My favorite thing about wattle walls is simply saying the word wattle. Oh, and I'm missing 1 log. Damn it. Might have to go grab some more straw. I don't think I've got enough to finish all this. It's going to be really close if I do. And yeah. I am too short. I need to basically get 2 more straw and 1 more log. And a hammer. There, got the 2 straw I need. Okay. And I also need some sticks. That should be good. Let's go finish up the barn. Okay. Barn is done. So now I have the ability to make flour. As well as grain. And then daub. This is the installation, so this will help me go through less wood in the winter, so that is nice. And then manure and rot can be turned into fertilizer here. As well as I can make animal feed, but I need oat and rye to make animal feed. So before next winter I'll want to make everything for that. So field's going well. Let's check up on the chickens.
He may look like an idiot and talk like an idiot, but don't let that fool you. He really is an idiot.
One of my favorite lines from the NPCs. Okay, so let's take a look at the food storage here. I wish I could actually build the pieces themselves, because I could make everything fit just a little more the way I'd like it to. Actually, we'll take the eggs, because I don't think the eggs get eaten raw. Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment. I'm going to collect a bunch of rocks. I'm going to make... Actually, who's going to run out of materials first? Is it going to be the woodshed? Because the woodshed has... They've got their 6 stone axes. Hunting Lodge has 8 stone knives. Okay, so we're gonna make a bunch of axes for the come on, brain. We're gonna make some axes for the wood gatherer, the wood chopper, the lumberjack. That's the word. And then we're going to give them.
How do you do?
What is his job? Okay, he's a hunter, that's why you're wondering. Basically, yeah, if we make these wooden axes for the lumberjack, but rather than put them in where he is, I'm just going to put them in the storage area and see if when he runs out of axes, he just continues and goes and grabs axes from the shed. Oh. Hello, rabbit. Kind of surprised we're still catching rabbits with the kitchen right here. Definitely, making insulation will be very easy in this area just because we've got good clay around as well as straw. We have everything we need. Okay, let's grab some more sticks. Let's just grab 100 so I don't have to think about how many I need. And then we will make 11 stone axes. At some point, I'm going to put somebody in the smithy so they can make the tools for me. But I need to... Oh, I guess the first thing I need to do is I need to get somebody to gather stones for me. If I get somebody gathering stones for me and I get someone gathering... or if we got somebody that gathers sticks and logs, then we can basically make stone tools automatically. And then I don't have to worry about supplying people with the right tools. That can be done by an NPC, that can be automated. I think that's the thing I really enjoy about this game is the fact that it like... Oh, and of course I do want to put the axes right back here so I don't even have to move anywhere. That is handy. So stone axes, just go back here. And the sticks go back here. Oh, I went through a lot of sticks. Maybe I need to have them do a little bit more stick gathering than I anticipated. We'll leave you at 60, but then we'll put the rest of that back into sticks. Okay. Well, the day is still got a lot of life left in it. I think I'm going to attempt a boar hunt. Let's drink water before I go. And I will definitely need to add more field soon. Actually, boar hunt should not be... I'll do a boar hunt and then on the way back. I've got plans. Oh, and there's a bird trap up over here. There it is. There's our boars. Somewhere there's a bar. I don't know where. Ah, there he is. There. 4 boars. That's a lot of boars. So that's going to take me a long time to cook up all that meat. There's the one downside of doing things this way. Okay, well from here, let's head back to, or we'll head over to the town. So we want to sell the meat that we've just gathered. I'm going to use it. I'm going to try to buy some supplies for going mining. Maybe for a second I thought the cow was just like dying when it sat down. Of course, now I am in the zone of can't building, which means I
forgot about food again.
I can't. I should be able to cook fire, food on the fire here.
From the throne, or if somebody helped me.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, I should be able to make a fire. Okay, I need more sticks before I can make a fire. That's fine.
I can hear my stomach rumbling.
Alright, one more stick and then I can build a fire. There. Of course, and I don't actually have a torch right now. I need straw and a stick. Alright, well, reeds are going to be my best option for the straw. So there, with that I can make a torch. I actually have no clue how... Like, I can just light a torch with what exactly?
I'm starving.
My character doesn't have like flint or stone, flintstone or something. Okay, now where did I put down that fire? It was right along the side of the road here, wasn't it? Or no, it was right along that road. There's 2 roads here, so right there. Okay, so we light that on fire. And no, the grass will not be lit on fire. Okay, I meant to cook more than one.
Famished.
But we'll cook up a few, then I'll eat the few, and then I'll cook up the rest of it for selling. Inventory, food. No, don't eat the raw meat. Eat the roasted meat. Ah, what a buffoon. Nope. I'm struggling with buttons here. There. 98 meat to cook. Actually, while I am going to use this moment to try to sort out real life. We have a new location for sword teaching tonight. So I just need to figure out. It's in Kelowna. It's in like near the mall, so it's not longer. It's like not deep into Kelowna, but it is going to take a moment. Like I don't know exactly how long it will take me to get there as per normal, or I guess versus normal. Well, it looks like that should be pretty straightforward. Welcome back from your nap. That was a short nap. I don't even know how you would take such a short nap and call it a nap. All right. I mean, I definitely do hope that you and Juan will pick this up on the next Steam sale. This could be a lot of fun to play multiplayer. And I love that it gives, and I think this would be fun to play as a role-playing thing where basically everyone would be like, okay, now let's get into the character a bit and actually play the character. But the big thing I like about it is that everyone has something to do. It's not a game where, oh, if you don't like the village building, well then there's nothing for you to do, or no, you don't like the exploration and hunting, well then there's nothing for you to do, or basically whatever. Like you could go through the entire game and never do any combat, or you could go through the entire game and focus mostly on the combat. Alright, now hopefully I can get all this meat sold before the market closes, because it seems like it's starting to get pretty dark. Alright, only 6 more to go. Okay. And now I just leave my fire right there and walk away from it because they're. I guess no, I could actually destroy that fire. I could take a hammer and actually destroy it. But wildfires are not a threat in this game, so they're not a thing I have to worry about.
One of the travelers told me that in the south, people ride on horses with...
Okay, so the merchants are headed out. However, luckily for me, you can still trade with them even after they've left the market. Trade away that, just because I don't need it.
Price is so low you don't need to haggle. See you around.
That was a creepy laugh.
People wonder
Nobody
why living
understands
is
me.
how is
Okay.
life treating you to make you better than anyone else.
Okay, what does he have to sell? Just food?
Only that
Why
they
do
care.
need to question everything?
I don't want to.
It just
I don't-
does.
See area.
How are...
Okay, so she sells bows. That's a pickaxe. That's expensive, but I do kind of want it. Sarah. No, I'll hold off. I feel like my money is put better to other uses. But I'm going to buy just a single torch. I'm gonna sell both my bows and the recurve bow. And I'm going to buy a longbow. She did have a longbow, didn't she? Yes.
The price is so... Take care!
Even with a shoe full of slush.
Okay, so what is it going to take for me to make a stone pickaxe? I need 1 log and 4 stone.
Even I would make better game.
So let's gather the stones we need.
Here's a punishment.
Let's go get a log. That's the... basically looking for the smallest tree I can find. I mean, of course I can't chop trees here. I need to go a bit further on. That makes sense. There, this seems like a good candidate. This will probably only give me 2 logs. And I wouldn't mind if it only gave me 1. One and 2. I guess, yeah, it will give me 3 logs because I'm going to dig up the stump. So, more than I needed. Although now that I say that, I might break some pickaxes. I may actually go through all of these. And then let's equip that pickaxe to number 5. Okay, where am I? Yeah, so I want to go this way. And I'm going to go into the mines here. Salt deposit. Oh, I can mine salt here. Tin. Copper. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's going to be B75 there in a bit. Let's see, yeah, so the forecast for us 1 week out is 44 degrees. So I think it's just going to be, every place is going to be significantly warmer relatively soon. Alright, I'm carrying too much, but you know what? I'm going to take that burden and I'm going to keep on mining. More salt, more tin. I'm not interested in tin. I'm interested in copper. Quite over encumbered now, but we're going to keep going. At least one more. Which actually, I'm carrying a lot of stone. So I could always dump the stone, but stone is still a thing we need. So I'm not going to do that yet. Okay. I think that's as far as I can go. Okay. Oh, whatever. If I just head east, I'll get to where I need to go. Which actually, I shouldn't head east. Heading east is going to be a good way to find wolves in the night. I'm going to go down the road here and follow the road. Which I, at some point, probably have to check and see how much food my villagers have. I may have to supplement the hunters. That's something I should have thought of before selling all the meat from my boar hunt. So now, Krim was planning on getting out of bed and coming playing for a bit, but Krim was also not willing to dedicate to not just sleeping more. So I'm suspecting that they might be sleeping through the entire stream. That is the thing of will be a good test to see if the world moving on without her is going to be a bad thing or not. Okay. Let's go to bed.
You should
Yeah,
hire
no.
a private wagoner to carry your things.
I mean, I would love to hire a private Wagner. Yeah, no, she's feeling good. She just went to bed late and then got up early for basically for some quick medical checkup stuff. Okay, first things first, let's get rid of the crap that I'm carrying that I don't need to be carrying, like logs and stone. I'm carrying more stone than anything else. Alright, let's see how long it takes to craft this stuff. Need to make another villager's house and make a mine at the very least. I won't have to go get my own copper. Okay, so now I need, so to make a copper hammer is just, I just need sticks and logs, and then I can make all of my tools I'm using out of copper instead of out of stone, so that'll be nice. Bronze. What does it take to make bronze? Because you have to make tin, so two basically ore makes bars for copper and tin, and then one copper and one tin makes one bronze. So I need 4 bits of ore to make 1 bit of bronze. So bronze tools are quite a bit more expensive. And then I don't actually think there's iron in that mine. It has everything else except for iron, because I remember iron mines are different. So check in with this mine. I don't remember seeing anything in the cave that's over here at all. But we'll see. Oh, but I can't make a copper pickaxe. Why can I not make a copper pickaxe? I can make an iron pickaxe. I can make a bronze pickaxe, but that does actually make sense. A copper pickaxe would not actually be worth it. That schematic, that one, there, okay. There, so I made a copper knife. So yeah, I'm not surprised. I see I was out of my stone knife already. Now let's go deposit my bronze sickle. I don't need that. I also don't need the stone sickle. So my wood hammer is in good condition. The wood, I've got 2 wooden hoes. Wooden shovel will probably need to be replaced at some point, but not using a ton of that. Yeah, I won't actually bother making any of the other copper tools at the moment, but I'll keep them in mind. Okay, but I do want to make, so the next step for me at least is, actually, the next step should be excavation shed. Now, yeah, we can put it right here. So we need 8 stone. I do wish I actually would tell you what the total construction requirements are, not just for the thing you're looking at. So I'm sure it's going to take more logs than just the one, so we'll go with that. So I'm going to need 32 straw. And more than 8 logs. 11 logs and 32 straw. That'll be easy to collect. I'm glad that the straw is easy to collect, at least. There we got our 32 straw.
Another day, another splinter.
I want to say I needed 11 logs, but I can't remember that far back. So we're going to go with 11. And then find out if it's probably wrong. Oh, and so we've got a... Excavation shed is not... Oh no. Hunting lodge has no resources. They can't dry any meat because they do not have a supply of raw meat. That is fine for right now because they are their own supply of raw meat, so they're kind of half solved. Well, luckily for you, you are right by the fresh running creek, and we don't have to worry about things like disease because in the medieval ages, being sick was just part of life. The bacteria that thrive in fresh water were not realized to be a problem for a very long time yet. Yep, 11 was what I needed. So this shed is not really useful for anything other than the fact that it is going to have basically workers are going to be able to collect, oh, they can collect copper, ore, and stone, as well as clay, limestone, and straw. That actually is more useful than I thought it would be. So basically they are a miner, but they are not going to be mining the bigger materials. Okay, I'm going to put the raw meat from this into the storage, and then this will mean that with the raw meat going in here, they have a little bit of materials to go on. Now, what are my skills at? I've still got a long ways to go to the next rank of hunting, and I do want to work on that because I would love to get the steady hand unlocked. Well, let's just head this way and okay, there's an iron arrow in it. That iron arrow did not hit. Oh, it's bleeding badly. Come on. Nope. Place that into the dirt. Ah, missed that one as well. Well, sorry you had to bleed the very slow, painful way. Yes, spearing deer is a very difficult thing. But it works a lot better. So in multiplayer, you can kind of come at the animal as from multiple directions, and that makes them kind of herd together. No, I feel like that shot's just not worth it. Missed that shot. I love my arrow. I'm like, why is my arrow moving? My arrow is rolling down the hill. Well, there are people without food. So let's go fix that. Let's put in half the meat. Which hopefully our villagers aren't going to be eating the raw meat. That's definitely not the best use of that. Takes a long time to dry meat, but that'll be the best source of food for my villagers right now until I get a bakery actually going. I guess I could have put that not in the food storage, but in the shed. But there, dried meat in here. Why is there a feather in food? Is that a thing I accidentally did? 'Cause I'm pretty sure feathers are supposed to go here. Okay, back on the hunt again. So just yeah, it's interesting that swapping around USB ports would fix, or basically would allow you to fix the issue. So it's, yeah, like not everyone likes force feedback, but the thing I actually find, the thing that frustrates me is the fact that, was it Thrustmaster who had the copy, or basically they had a patent on the force feedback joysticks for so long. And basically, for the longest time, there was like no good options for force feedback joysticks. And now that the patent is up, like you'd think people would be building them, but I guess just the way they see it is it mostly just isn't enough money to justify a boom in joysticks. Most people are moving to playing games from their phone rather than getting things like joysticks and steering wheels. But it does kind of bug me, the idea that someone could patent the idea of force feedback altogether. Like, it makes sense to be able to patent a specific way of doing force feedback, but the able to patent the entire idea, I think, was ridiculous. I should make a well and make it someone's job to supply water to this village. will be a thing I won't want to do forever. Mind you, I could just make more water buckets, and as long as I have to do this every once in a while, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, so to feed all 4 people water, it only took 1 point of water. I do need to build them a another house soon. I do have thoughts on that kitchen location. I didn't pay attention to how many rock I needed, so I'll just grab 15. I'll need to come back for sticks and logs anyway. Alright, and then 10 logs to make that. I just found out, you found out how to make folders? I did not realize you could make folders for the different discords. Yeah, I see. You can sort of drag them together. That is definitely helpful. Yeah, that is definitely neat. That lets me drop down the amount of space I'm using for things that don't need to take up as much space as they are. A lot. There, now I can basically, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I did not know that that was a thing you could do. Wait, did it actually grab the right number of? Huh. I thought I had... Oh, I do have more stones than I need. Let's grab 25 logs. And let's grab 40 sticks. I'm going to assume that that's... Oh no, I'm building a house. I get to pick what I want to build it out of. I may not need any sticks at all. begs me a question. So I can add insulation to... So I need limestone to insulate stone.
I'm looking for a trouble.
We'll make it another log house like this one, or like the one next to it. So we edit walls and make it a wooden wall instead of a wattle wall. Okay, fine. Well, you can be a regular wall. You can be the door. You are going to just be a regular wooden wall. Regular wooden wall. Regular wooden wall. You can be another window. The roof can be a wooden roof instead of thatch. Okay, all walls are wooden. Good. Alright. Now we do need planks. We will need 36 planks. Alright, let's go put away the sticks because we won't need the sticks. Like, I do wish there was... Like, I wish I could pick what to make these walls all out of. Okay. So all the sticks go back. But then I need planks. 32 planks. And a crap ton... No, I can't carry that many. Okay. As many logs as I can carry. It doesn't matter if I have to like stumble and drag my way there. Goodbye, hammer. So what do I need to make a fancy new copper hammer? 2 copper bars and 1 stick. Nice new copper hammer. This will be nice. I did not bring enough planks. Why did I not bring enough planks? I brought enough planks for... I brought... No, that Masters does not make sense to me. I did not bring enough planks. That's just simply what it comes down to. let's start hitting this wall. So 6, 10. So that's 18 logs and 4 planks, I think. There, barely even encumbered. This is fantastic. Okay, so we finished that roof. Slap together these walls. Nice simple laid out house. Which means I can get 2 more villagers, but that'll have to wait until another day. Let's go do some last minute late night hunting. Although actually I should eat some food. I don't want my character starving to death. He hasn't started complaining about his food yet. There's no reason to make him do so. Oh, hello.
I can't recall the taste of food.
Ah. Almost made it to him not complaining about food. There. Not gonna complain about that shot. Oh, no, there's no way we're gonna make that shot in time. I got a doe and a buck. We're happy about that.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
Don't actually have the technology bunch unlocking to the other styles of seating. Well, that's fine. Those 2 seats around the campfire are good enough for now, I think. Alright. Let's cook up the 27 meat. And then I think I will probably call the stream here and go sort out the things I need to for the rest of the night. For the evening anyway. Of course I mucked that up there. Actually, what we should do is link to Kiram's stream in this stream. Although, realistically, I think probably you are the only person left watching. Just in case the YouTube numbers are off, we will put okay, so yeah, his is scheduled for 1. Because all I'm going to be doing for the remainder of this is cooking some meat, so go over there and wait on Kiram's stream. Okay. Now I roasted some meat. Eat that meat. There. And head to bed. This will be the last day of spring. But we'll come back to this another
I
time.
love when nature comes back to life.
Do love that view out of my front window. I just need to tear down my house and build a bigger house there at some point. Actually, right now I am going to do this. Let's all right. So I think this empty house is that is actually Krim's house. This house is my house. This is to the W Slavs. And then we've got Subasad and Slabora. And then the new house that I just built. Yeah, so the empty house here, that's got to be. Oh, so I could just move my family too. There. So I'll wait for people to move over, but this will no longer be. Okay, yeah, so she's moving out of this house. And I will have to move all of my stuff. There, all of my stuff is out of here. This house can be destroyed. Okay, and then we go back to construction. We'll build a simple house. It's close to. But what's blocking? It's not the road behind, is it? Oh, of course, this is all just going to be a little bit more complicated than I wanted it to be. It's the way this always works out. Okay. Let's see, can I build a house now? Yes. So I think this will work fine for me. But I want to change where the... oh boy, let's see. I want the door to not be where they want the door. So I wonder if that's going to mess things up. It puts the foundation, or puts the stairs up right there. That's not where I need them. So, now if I modify this so that this is now a window, oh yes, the stairs go away. Cool. And if I put a door here, I don't like where those stairs go though. So we'll just use that as a wall. And if I put the door here, not a fan of that. If I put the stairs, you know, that I think I can live with. So we'll go with that. No, let's not screw myself over. So that's simple wooden wall. Do a wooden wall with a door, with a window, I mean. I feel like I want windows on all of this wall. And then these walls are not going to have windows. Actually, screw it, we'll put another window. We'll do a lot of windows. Now I don't think windows change your actually, do I want what type of wooden roof to open? Yeah, I don't think the number of windows you have changes heating, even though it probably should. So this is wooden tile, which I really do love the look of. Yeah, we'll do that for my roof. It's more expensive, it's twice as expensive. But we'll do that. Alright. So we're doing wooden tile for all of it instead of just wooden. Perfect. But all of that is going to have to wait until next time. For now, the house can be as it is. Anyway, and then once we get back to the stream next time, we'll set this up and actually get my family moved back into this house, and then get new people moved into the other house. Thanks for joining. You guys all have a good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you are.